Hey kids, how you boys doing?
Hello, my name is Fu Manchu. Now, if you've been watching my videos for a while now, you've probably discovered that I'm a huge fan of Gangsters Kingdom by Damn Toys. And whenever a new Gangsters Kingdom figure is announced, well, I try to make a preview video for it. Now, I haven't made one in a while, but the one that I made for today's review, I made on September 19th, 2017. Yeah, 3 years ago. Holy cow. It took me that long to get these figures in my grubby little doll hands. So let's go check them out, shall we? Today's review will be on the Damn Toys, and look at there's Bane saying, "Oh, better late than never, Mr. Wade." I know, Bane, I'm slow at getting these figures, aren't I? And this is for the Gangsters Kingdom collectible, period, figure, and man oh man, it's covered in priority stickers. Yeah. So, you know, on the side here where I normally make my jokes, yeah, I can't make any jokes because, look, it's covered up in a sticker. And, you know, there's not a lot of things I can make fun of. And, holy crap! Made in China! Oh, crap! Must wash hands. Oh, must wash hands. Oh, please, get them clean, get them clean. No viruses, no viruses. Hee. That joke was both current and topical, and I'm sure I'll look back on that one in a year and go, what was that about? I forgot about that. Anyways, seriously, before I open this box, I want to say this. When it comes to these Gangsters Kingdom figures, I usually see just the preview pictures before they're, you know, right when they're announced, I should say, before they're out. And I never watch a review, so I have no clue what to expect inside of this box, and I love the mystery of that. So let's look inside and see what the box looks like, shall we? So, with the box removed and the only thing I'm infected by is my mailman's cologne, man, he must put it on with a bucket. Check out that box. It looks amazing. Now, as you can see, it's still covered in that slippery plastic, so let's take it off and get a better view of this box, shall we? So, with all the plastic removed, we get a better view of that artwork on the front of the box, and there should be no mystery on who these figures are based on. Jules and Vincent from Pulp Fiction, and that looks awesome. Now, this is one of the reasons I never watch reviews of these figures being unboxed, because I like to be surprised. I mean, I know there's going to be artwork and stuff on the box, because, you know, they've been pretty consistent with their designs. But you know what? This is so cool to see. I absolutely love it. Now, if you look down here, you'll see the Gangsters Kingdom logo, and behind that, you'll see part of the safe there peeking around with the flash drives and the keys hanging in it. And if you turn the box to the side, you'll see that the picture actually continues around to the side, and you'll see that the safe is open, and that is very cool indeed. Up here you have them shooting and the Gangsters Kingdom logo. Now, if you turn it to the other side, you will find the Gangsters Kingdom logo again. It says it's the GK015, and right there, I absolutely love that Heart 4 logo. That looks so good. Down here you have the T and W hand tattoos for the Turner family and the Wilson family, and that is very cool indeed. And down here you also have the Damn Toys logo. Now, one of the things that I did notice about my box is, if you look down here, you will see just a little tiny bit of spine damage, and that sort of sucks. I mean, I don't know how it could get busted, but it's like that on the other side too. And it doesn't look like this box is one of the ones that has the removable backdrop. At least I don't think so. I think it just opens like a flap. So I have no clue how it could have split. The plastic wasn't in that great a shape either, but at least it was all on there. It wasn't like pulled off and put back on, so I have no clue. But anyways, I say we look at the back of the box and check it out, shall we? So, the back of the box has the Gangsters Kingdom name, Heart 4, Vincent and Kerr. And you've got some pictures there of the figures all posed up, looking very awesome indeed. It's kind of strange that the front of the box's artwork is kind of by their feet, but it's like cut off. That's weird. I wonder why they did that. But you know what? That still looks awesome. Down below that, you just have the usual warnings and stuff like that, and that's about it. So let's flip it around and look at the front one more time. Because after waiting 3 years to get these figures, and I never really thought I would, man, I wanted them so bad, but they kept eluding me because there's so much other stuff out there to buy. Prices are through the roof and junk, and you kind of have to pick and choose, and I had to wait till I could find this figure at an affordable price. Man, I cannot wait to see them. So I say we open them! And just as I suspected, this box opens like the older-fashioned flat box of the original Gangsters Kingdom figures, with nothing on the inside here, and on the other side you find the 4 of Hearts card and the little bio of the characters, and that is awesome. Now, if you want to hear this bio read aloud, I read it in the preview video that I made way back in 2017, so I'm not going to read it here, but man, oh man, it is awesome. So when you look underneath this piece of paper here, you will find the truly awesome Gangsters Kingdom comic featuring Vincent and Kerr. Oh, look at there. They blew the movie from Pulp Fiction. Now we know what's inside of that case, giving off the golden glow. And you know what? This is awesome, and I love this artwork too. Now, underneath that comic, you find the usual foam, and underneath that foam, you will find, well, let's just say words cannot describe it. Number one, you have Vinnie Barbarino right here looking amazing. Look at that. Man, that looks so good. I have a John Travolta Gangsters Kingdom figure. That is so awesome. He's all decked out in his suit and it's all shiny. That is so cool. It's got pinstripes all over it. That looks so amazing. You can see his hand there has the T tattoo on the back of it because he's from the Turner family. You got his shoes down here. And you know what's cool is this. This is awesome. You got the figure over here. Next to him, you have this truly awesome 1/6 scale safe. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it looks like a real safe. And you know what? It's in my scale. That is amazing. But you know what? It just gets better because look at this down below it. You have all these guns that would make the Terminator from the first Terminator very happy. I mean, I'm sure he's looking at all of these thinking, oh, I like these. And check it out, man. You got all the stuff to watch, the little book, the little journal thing, his bracelets, everything. You got money down there at the bottom. This is awesome. You got a cigarette that he left. It's still lit. I mean, he shouldn't have done that. Went to bed with a lit cigarette, but hey, whatever. I guess this foam is flame retardant. But you know what? This is awesome. And the coolest part about this is that's when you remove the top layer of foam. This is only the top layer of this figure. So yeah, if we look underneath this, I think we're gonna find even more. So let's check it out. Now, after pulling out the John Travolta figure and laying him down still frozen in carbonite and looking behind where his figure was, you will see there's another figure under there, and you get the Jules Gangsters Kingdom figure. And just like how I said about having a John Travolta Gangsters Kingdom figure, I am so happy to have a Samuel L. Jackson Gangsters Kingdom figure too. This is amazing. Now you can see his suit is just as shiny. His pattern's a little bit different, I think. I may be wrong. It may be the same. Looks like it's going another direction, but I could be wrong. And then down here you have his hands as well, and he's got the little W for the Wilson family, and that is very cool indeed. Man, I am so happy to finally get these figures. But you know what? Enough about that. Let's pull them out and stand them up. What do you say? Oh, and it is worth noting that just as I was pulling the figure out of the box, once you remove the safe in the foam and the weapons in their foam, you will find even more accessories right there. And man, that is awesome. These are the insides of the safe and then the other little fingerprint safe thing, the little smaller safe that goes in the bigger safe. And that is so cool. But you know what? I think it's time to stand these figures up, like I said, so let's go check them out, shall we? So, here are both figures fresh out of the package, still with the plastic on their heads, on their waist, and on their hands. And man, if you can't tell I'm happy already with this purchase, then you're not paying attention. These figures look amazing, and I haven't even removed all the plastic yet. Now, it is worth noting that they are wearing socks, which is really cool, and they don't have bases. So yeah, these Gangsters Kingdom figures, with as much as they come with, they still haven't started including bases, which is kind of good in a way, because, you know, if they started including bases now that we're accustomed to the figures and stuff, yeah, you might start regretting not having them for the earlier released figures and stuff like that. Now, it sort of looks to me, now I could be wrong, but it sure looks to me like the John Travolta figure's a little shorter than the Samuel L. Jackson figure, so maybe, I don't know, it could be an optical illusion. I would assume they're made on the same body, but maybe not, who knows. But yeah, let's remove all this plastic and check out the figures. What do you say? So, here are the figures with all the plastic removed, and man, oh man, do they look awesome. Check out Jules here, or should I say Kerr, looking very awesome indeed. Over here, you've got the Vinnie Barbarino, or, you know, I guess you could call him Vincent if you want to, and I think he looks equally as awesome. Yeah, these things look so cool. Now, first impressions. One, I do think John Travolta's a little shorter. Two, Yeah, Jules' collar's a little messed up. Now, I'm not going to be putting these figures completely together here because, one, I'm in the middle of moving, and two, I don't want to have to worry about messing up the figures in the meantime because they're going right back in the box when I'm done with this review. But, number three, I would say their ties won't lay down, and their jackets don't have, buttons or anything so you can button their jackets up to keep their ties from flopping out. But, yeah, they kind of get Dilbert tie-itis where their ties start to stand up and stuff. But that's okay. I mean, once you pose them, they should look fine. This is very cool indeed, and man, I am very, very happy with them. So let's look at them up close. What do you say? Now, upon closer examination, it sure looks like that may be a buttonhole, but you have to do it the old-fashioned way with the button going through the buttonhole, and I'm not that skilled, so I'm not gonna bother. But you know what? Hey, maybe you can keep the tie from flopping around because that thing will stand up, to attention, man. But yep, it's just because it's so thin. As you can see, it's a real tie, which is really cool. It almost looks like snake print or something like that. That's very cool indeed. But yeah, I need to fix his collar because his collar rides up really high. You can still see that he has plastic around his neck, and I need to remove that, but that's okay for now. But yeah, looking at this coat, it is awesome. It is very slick feeling to the touch. Very awesome indeed. He's got little pockets everywhere. He's got a little belt, leather belt there, looking very cool indeed. Yeah, these figures are made so well, but let's check out that head sculpt. And look at that Gangsters Kingdom styled Samuel L. Jackson. They got his teeth right, everything. And man, this is just a spot-on Jules with that facial hair and everything. That looks so good. And you can see his eyes there look amazing. But look at that hair. That looks so cool indeed. Now turning the figure to the side here. Get a better view of his profile there. Yep, they captured his nose perfectly. That is awesome. I love it. Look at those sideburns. Yeah, they did an amazing job. And look at the different colors there in the depth of his hair and stuff. That is very cool indeed. I love it. Now, like I said, working our way down his jacket, it is very slick to the touch. And then down here, you can actually see the little buttons on his shirt there that are sewn on. Very awesome. Like I said, with the Kerr figure here, I have to adjust his shirt because it's kind of riding up really weird. And then his pants, both of their pants seem very short. As you can see there, but yeah, they kind of hang right. I mean, they hang the way they're supposed to, but yeah, right out of the box, they kind of look like they're wearing Michael Jackson pants or whatever. But yeah, there's his shoes there. Turn him to the side if I can without knocking him over. And you can see his shoes there. Now, as you can see his ankle pegs there, but he is wearing socks. They're just not adjusted or pulled down. But yes, he does have half socks on underneath there, and that is very cool indeed. Working our way up here to his hand, you can see he has rings on his hands, and that is so cool. I love the inclusion of the rings and stuff. Plus, they're always covered in tattoos. And, I never take my figures' clothes off, so I never get to see them. But if you, search pictures and stuff online, you'll see that where the tattoos are on their bodies, and that is very cool indeed. There's his W for the Wilson family, as I've said repeatedly in this video. As you can see, his tie is already standing out like a wind is blowing it. So I don't know what's happening there. And yeah, he just looks amazing. Let's look at him from behind because we haven't turned him around yet. He might have something on the back of his head. No, he doesn't. He just got hair. And then down here, you've got his jacket with that print. His print seems to be going kind of sideways. And then the Vincent figure seems to be going just up and down, and that's pretty cool indeed. And then working our way down here to his shoes, and those look cool. Like I said, you can adjust the socks to look a little better than that. But yeah, I love the fact that he's wearing socks, both of them, because a lot of figures these days don't come with socks. And I'd rather get socks, when they're wearing these short, pants and stuff, because if you even move them the wrong way, you'll see these bare ankles. But that looks incredible. Now, tilting the figure back to get a better view of those eyes, and man, that looks so good. I still don't know what kind of voodoo magic they do over there at Damn Toys to paint these eyes, but they look so amazing, and I absolutely love them. Moving on to the Vincent figure, you should be able to tell there that his jacket print is totally different. It's still slick and shiny silver, but yeah, that's very cool. You can see his tie is totally different as well, and that is very cool. Working our way up, his shirt actually fits him a little better, so this one doesn't need to be adjusted as much as the other one does. And then working our way up here to his face, and check that out. If that's not John Travolta, then I don't know who it is. That is so cool indeed. And aside from the fact that he's got long hair, I mean, this could pass for John Travolta in a lot of different movies because, he doesn't have any facial hair or anything hiding his features or anything. So that's very cool indeed. Yeah, this one looks good. As you can see, his hair isn't just black. It's kind of brownish and stuff. Very cool. I love it. You can see he's got the plastic there around his neck and he did take off. And yeah, that is John Travolta's chin perfectly. That looks amazing. Over here, you can see they got the gold earring in his right earlobe, and that is awesome, just like in the movie. And I absolutely love it. Now, working our way down his suit again, you can see the pattern, like I said, is just a little bit different. It goes up and down, like I said, where the other one seems to go at an angle. And then over here, you can see his belt, looking very cool. His tie stays down a little bit better. Like I said, the other one, I don't know. You can see his hand over here is just a normal looking hand. And then if you turn it to this side over here, you'll see that he has a little T or a Boba Fett visor. Who knows? Maybe he's a Boba Fett fan. You never know. And that's pretty cool. Down here, you've got his pants. And then you've got his shoes, which are a little different too. And that is cool. Man, those look so good. And just like the Kerr figure, he's also wearing socks. And that is awesome. Now, tilting his head back to get a better view of those eyes, and it looks like they got the blue color right of John Travolta's eyes. They're so small you can barely see them. These are very deep inset, and that is very cool indeed. I love how they painted his mouth. This is so cool indeed. They do such an amazing job on these little caricatures. These are awesome indeed. Now, flipping the figure around to get a better view of his hair, because I didn't show it off a minute ago. Now, bear in mind, he is looking up. You can see the length of his hair there, looking very cool. I love the blockiness of the chunks of hair. That is so cool. And then the back pattern of his jacket, and that looks awesome. Yeah, these are done so well. And I didn't imagine when I got these figures, I didn't think that they'd be wearing like silver shiny suits. But they really do. They look silverish. They're not just black. They look silverish, and that's pretty cool indeed. But yeah, these figures look absolutely incredible. Now, moving on to the accessories, you see the Sentry safe. And man, this safe is incredible looking. Check that out. I'm amazed that little dial doesn't spin. But yeah, this looks like a real safe. Now, it does feel like it's made out of plastic. It's not made out of metal or anything like that I can tell. But yeah, this is very cool indeed. And when you open it, you will see the space where all the little trays slide in, and that is very cool indeed. Very bright white inside there. On the inside of the door, you'll see the little slot where the fingerprint safe will slide into. And up here, you've got the little place where you can hang all the keys and the USB little port things. That is awesome. And look on the side there. It actually has the little circles that would slide out when it's locked into place. That is so cool, and what a great attention to detail. Oh, and in case you're curious, the back of it just looks like a box. So yeah, if you could put this on your shelf and people will think you just have a little box. Now, as for the trays that go inside of the safe, you get two small ones like that, and you get a deeper one over here, and that is very cool indeed. It's so neat to see these things shrunk down so small. They look like the real deal, man. And then down below that, you have the fingerprint safe, which kind of looks like it's got the cover to the Gravity Falls journal on the front of it there, doesn't it? But when you open it up, you will see that the gold bars are already inside, and that is awesome. Yeah, this is so cool. I love all of the accessories that these figures come with. Man, I am never disappointed in them. And you know what? This is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to these accessories. This is awesome. Now, as for the other accessories, I'm not going to be pulling them all out, but here's what you get. You get this gun here. Over here, you get this really awesome silver and gold watch. If you can see all the details on there, that is very cool indeed. Get another gun. This one looks amazing. Below that, you get this silencer, which looks very cool. A gold and silver watch instead of a silver and gold watch, which is very cool. You get a drum of bullets there, which goes for one of the guns. Below that, you get another magazine. Very awesome. You get some little USB things. That's so cool, man. You can hang them up on inside of the safe. I love that. I love that one's red and one's blue, too. That's so cool. You get a silver gun. Now, I do wish it would have came with two silver guns. I mean, so you could, pose them in their classic pose from Pulp Fiction with the guns out. But, yeah, you get this silver one here, and I guess you could use this one. I mean, that would look fine. Very cool indeed. Yeah, I still like it. Below that, what do you get? You get another magazine there. Next to that, you get a baggie full of keys. Oh, that is so cool. Now, I don't know if those are made out of metal. I'm assuming they're plastic. Obviously the rings are metal. That looks so amazing. You get a bracelet looking very awesome indeed. You get the little journal. Now that's really cool. I do like that it came with that. I think it should have came with a Modesty Blaze book instead. You know, if you've seen the movie, you know, John Travolta carries around that book quite a bit. And then check out this money. Oh, it looks like real money. Holy cow, I'm going to the little food store and I'm going to buy some stuff, man. This is awesome. That's really cool. You know, back in my day, they couldn't do this sort of stuff. That was called counterfeiting. But that's really neat. And then over here, you've got the cigarette. Now, it's kind of weird you only get one cigarette. But that's okay. I think it looks awesome. Obviously, it looks like you could take the tip off if you wanted to. Probably. I'm assuming anyways. I don't know. But I love that little smoke effect. Yeah, these accessories are amazing, and I absolutely love them. Last up, each of the figures came with 2 extra hands. And you know what's cool is none of these hands are the same, and that's really neat indeed, man. As you can see, you get character specific, you know, pointing. This one's pointing with 2 fingers here. This one's pointing with 1. You've got tattoos on, you know, the right hands, and then the rings on the left, and that is very cool indeed. So I'm assuming he's married, and he's not. But you know what? That is very cool indeed. I love it, man, and I love the inclusion of the rings, you know, because it's really cool that you don't have to put the rings on the figures themselves, like, oh, take the ring off, put it on the other hand. No, they give you the rings, you know, on all the hands. That is so cool indeed. So, do I like these figures? Oh, heck yeah. Now, I have said from day one, I have never gotten a Gangsters Kingdom figure and felt like I didn't like it. Seriously, or been disappointed in it in any way. These things are amazing. Every time I get them, I am so happy to have them. And you know what? This is so cool. The only thing that sucks is I can't put them all together right now. I'm dying to put all the stuff on them. But you know what? It's going to have to wait because they're going right back in the box, just like my Quentin Tarantino figure. They're not going to get to come out until after I've moved. And man, they're going to look so cool standing up together with the rest of the gang. And I think I counted them today. I think I have 23 Gangsters Kingdom figures. That is a lot, and you know what? I absolutely love every one of them. So, there's my review of the damn Toys Gangsters Kingdom GK015 Heart 4 Vincent and Kerr. And you know what? These figures are absolutely amazing. Now, like I've said repeatedly in the past, I do wish that they would have like used their likenesses and like made a different version of outfit and stuff. I do wish it wasn't just the you know, the black suits, which this, you know, they're a little different. I will say that. But it still looks like, you know, Vincent and Jules. I do wish it was like a John Travolta and a Samuel L. Jackson that was more, I don't know, more original for the Gangsters Kingdom line. That's okay, though. I really like these characters. It would have been cool, too, if they had came with, like, the extra t-shirt and the little swimming shorts and flip-flops that they wore at the end of the movie, because I would totally love to customize these guys in those outfits. And I know they make them in 1/6 form, so I should get some. Oh, that would be so cool. But you know what? I think these figures are awesome. I wish it wouldn't have taken me so long to get them, but I am so happy I have them. So, until next time, tune in for more Foo Reviews!
Shit, Negro. That's all you had to say.
Hey, this is Nolan North. You don't want to miss Foo Reviews. And I'm out.